Alright, hello and welcome back to Secret of the Stars. Stayed at the end, restore MP and HP, and oh, you can't just go down, huh? And we just loop over around and around, okay? Yeah, the world map just loops. That's another thing that I've already been over in other videos, but yeah. Yeah, see, the world map loops. Why couldn't they do that in more recent games like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? Where you go too far in any one direction, you can go no further. I mean, I forget the exact word dialogue usage, but yeah, basically, can't go this way anymore. Why not? Old games like this, the map looped. Just infinitely looped. Why couldn't you do that in a new modern game? Like, really? You just got your modern ass handed to you by a decades old game. See? Loops. They actually knew how to do that. Anyways, of course there's a time when that isn't so necessary, but like right now, as I just want to get back down there. I mean, you can clearly see the lower areas that we started the game off in. Well, that's not really part of, that's that. From the look of it, down there directly below us is that large desert I had to zigzag my way through, down, right, down, right, down, right, down, right, repeatedly. But still, I just want to get down there. I mean, in some of the older games, go to the edge of the screen and it automatically sets you back down there, but I won't say which game specifically because some people might not have played that game, and I'm going to do a playthrough of it at some point. Granted, I'll probably end up getting stuck playing the... for that game specifically, I'll probably get stuck playing the NES Famicom original, since that game never did get a remake, and for the longest time, and when it did, fuck, I don't even want to acknowledge the existence of that remake. I'd rather play the original anyways. Usually remakes are better. By far. Like Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3, HD 2D remasters, remakes, and the more recent Dragon Quest 7 reimagined. While the originals of all four games are superb as they were, but the remakes are just so much better even more. Yeah. However, the game I'm thinking of where you also have a flying continent and eventually get an airship that you can use to go back down to the world below, so to speak. Yeah, you just go to the edge of the screen and it... Yeah. But yeah, that game didn't get a suitable remake until just a few years ago, when the first 6 games in that series all got their own little pixel remaster remakes. Yeah. Screw the DS 3D remake of that game. When it comes to that, I'll stick with the original. And yes, by now anybody familiar with the Final Fantasy series has probably already figured out what game I'm hinting at. Part 3. The game that we didn't get here in America until the shitty, crappy vomit and do... Well, I over exaggerate with these sickening puns, but yeah. That we didn't even get until the DS remake, 16 years later. And even then, it was just a crappy DS remake. Big frickin' deal. Woohoo, we waited 16 years for this pile of shit. Oh, yay, aren't we blessed? Not. We didn't get a playable version of that game outside of emulation until the pixel remasters. Yeah. Some 32 years later, and 2021, 2022 when they came out. First on Android phones and other portable devices, and then later to the Switch. Yeah. Of course, as I've also said many times before, I still think it's so stupid and still can't help wonder why. During that time, 1990, Part 3 comes out in Japan. 2006, it's finally released a remake, a shitty, not even worth acknowledging the existence of remake for the Nintendo DS comes out. In the meantime, Parts 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6 all get PS1 remakes, remasters, and Game Boy Advance remakes, both. Before Final Fantasy III even gets one remake. And when it finally does, it's the shitty DS version. Oh yay, aren't we fortunate? Not. Thank you, Square. You make us wait 16 years in the first place, and then when you finally do, you give us that pile of shit. Thank you so much. Nice to know what you think of us. And I know. Somewhere out there's going to be somebody watching these videos that actually likes the DS version of Final Fantasy III. Fine, to each their own. I mean, to be fair, there are some ways that it does improve on the original, like the splitting enemies in certain areas. But overall, when it comes to that game, yeah. Anyways, and yeah, I probably will be doing a playthrough of that game at some point in time. But, well, anyways, we'll worry about that when I get to that point. I still got, the rest of Final Fantasy V, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, Final Fantasy VI. Yeah. Many other games to do before that one. Part 2, that is the real Part 2, not 4 being mislabeled as 2 on the Super Nintendo to avoid American confusion. That has persisted ever since. Yeah. And now, with a better computer that runs it more smoothly, there's also Dragon Quest VIII 3DS remake and other 3DS RPGs, like, well, kind of an RPG, simulation / RPG, Ever Oasis, Bravely Default. Yeah. So yeah, point being, there's a lot of other games I'll be doing before I get to Final Fantasy III, but okay, that thing does come down here with us. Okay, that's how we get back down to the mainland. I was going to say, there has to be a way back down there with this, because there's a couple areas we could, that we now have access to. In the meantime, how do things go here? Oh yeah? I don't think I need to do that since I just stayed at the end up there earlier, but actually I don't think there... Oh, wait a minute, this place is up now. Okay, okay, that place is built. Alright. I don't know if anybody remembers, but several videos ago, we did see a blacksmith that we could recruit here. Okay. I think it was in this town. I think. Yeah. Okay, where'd he go? Okay. Temple. What temple? You mean this place? The church? Well, why not? I usually use save files, but okay. Oops! Oh, good thing I saved my game. Yeah. Okay, so he wasn't in there. Okay, I don't remember this. I remember that the guy that was in there talked about how he didn't want to make standard things, didn't want to make standard armors and whatnot. That was over there in the upper left, upper right corner, was right around here for the longest time. Eventually joined you. Now that now that we have his shop built in our town, where did he go? He sat here complaining for the longest time. Then when the opportunity for him to have something to do finally comes up, he runs and hides. Yeah. Typical. Sounds like some of the people at work, every job I've ever had. They want the hours. They complain that they don't get enough hours. Then the boss schedules them for more hours. And they always call out, have reasons why they can't come in. Like, really, dude? You're the one that wanted more hours. Not, and again, that's every job I've ever had since I was old enough to legally work in the U.S. in December of 1988. Or 87, rather. 16th birthday. They always want more hours. Then when they get them, they never show up for them or very rarely do. And it's like, really? You stupid. Okay, where is this? I don't remember where he hides out at. Something about a temple, but the only place that even slightly resembles a temple is this place. And he's not there, just the save guy, Uncle Save as they call him in this game, is the only one here. Unless he's somehow hiding in here. Yeah, right, I can't believe I actually looked. Is he? Okay, it's not a trapdoor trick like it was to find one of our main party members. Which one was that? I think that was Leona, I think. Yeah. I think. Looks like you're going to go to get a little rest to recover MP and HP, and instead you fall down a trapdoor. There she is. Hey, what do you know? Yeah. Okay, I don't even remember where he is. God dang it. Really? The whole town is gone. What? Yes, I know. Yeah. Except for he's kind of skipped town. Oh, wait. Okay. Great. I don't even remember where he... Yeah, well, where did he go? Seriously, I don't remember. Supposed to be right here, damn it. Again, stands here for the longest time complaining that he don't want to make just any old item. Now that he finally has a chance to do something more inventive, he's gone. Typical. Alright, fine. I didn't come here, well, I came here for this, but I didn't go back to the original town for this sequence anyways. I just happened to notice that the blacksmith shop was built now and that this was possible, but... Damn it, this is going to bug me now. Where is he? Alright, never mind. Frick it. Okay, whoever said the town is gone, I don't know what they're smoking, but the town is not gone, obviously. Whatever, dude. Yep, the town is gone. That's why we're here right now. Yep. You guessed it. See an optometrist, damn you. Anyways. Okay. Where was that town? One of two areas. See, there's the starting. Yeah. Wasn't it just over? Okay, maybe not. I thought. Oh, wait a minute. Other way. Yeah, there's one of them. Areas we couldn't get to before. Danto. Okay. Insta return here. Granted, getting here doesn't take all that long anyways. Just sail the airship from the old hill or whatever you name it. Yeah. Alright, is this with who? Let us in there. Oh, weapon upgrades. Yeah, I still have plenty of money from all the grinding I did. Really? Bread as a weapon? Don't move or I'll stab you with my loaf of bread. Really? Somehow I don't think that would work. Why is bread being sold at a weapon shop? Halberd. Only Cody can use it, but... Oh, both of these are for him only. Great axe, I think I already had that once. Oh well, again, it's not like I don't have tons of money. all the grinding I did between videos a couple videos back. Okay, that's... What? Oh, okay. Really? Over 10,000 bucks for an item that's going to increase my attack power by 4 measly points. Gee, thanks, game. Thank you for being so generous with your point upgrades. Not? Oh well, fine. Do we have an armor shop over here? Or at least not. Hey! Yeah? Oh, wait a minute, is this... Okay, I don't know if I want to be here yet. Suddenly kind of remembering this place. And if what I'm thinking in the back of my mind is true, we talk a la Star Tropic Syndrome. We literally talk to everybody in this town. It eventually triggers a story cutscene where this gate is unlocked and we can go up there. Yeah. Question is, in my head, do I want to do this now or go explore the other area that we have access to now that we have the airship? Which, story progression-wise, which one comes first, this or that? I don't remember. Or does it even matter at all? I don't remember. Damn it. So, I can always return spell here from anywhere, so... Oh, that's just that town, okay. Where was the other... Seriously, where was the other town that I don't remember. I know there was one other... Wait a minute, just out of curiosity. Oh, we can't land in snow? Oh, goody, it's another one of those games. Yeah. Can't land in snow. Can't land on mountains, which makes sense physically and logically, but still, like I've said 100,000 times before, who are they to dictate logic when you can walk on lava with only a hit point of damage per step? But water, no, you'll be like Margaret Hamilton in Wizard of Oz. I'm melting, I'm melting. Now all of a sudden they want to lecture reality and physics? Dude, if I can walk on lava, I want to land my airship on a mountain. Fuck, I want to land, excuse my language, I want to land my airship on the top of a tree. Don't talk to me about reality. I can walk through lava, for frick's sake. What do you know about... Yeah. I'm sorry, I know I go over this all the time. And longtime viewers of these videos are probably getting tired of hearing me say this, but... Dang it, it's something that's always bugged me about these games. Oh, yeah. Anyway, point made, moving on. Something that's always bugged me about these games ever since the summer of well, more like the fall of 1990 by the time I got that far into the game, but yeah, the first Final Fantasy game. First had the fire dungeon where you walk on lava for a good half of the time through it, with only a hit point of damage per step, thinking, oh yeah, right, I'm walking on lava. How am I not burning alive? And then later you get the airship, and guess what? Can't land anywhere but flat, grassy fields. Yeah. Bugged me then, 36 years ago, and it still does today. I'm sorry if I talk about it too much for your liking, but yeah, 36 years of that crap. I want to land my airship on. Yeah, okay, now point made. Moving on. Where am I going? I'm trying to find that other place. No, that's the one I was just at. Somewhere on this world map, there's another place I can access. That was okay. The light just flickered. Okay. Not that I've made a whole ton of progress in this video so far, but still, I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining it, but I could have just swore the lights flickered on and off here. Power outage in the middle of a video. That's just great. Yeah. Okay. Dang it, this might be another case of having to stop the video here, look up that screen cap of the world map, and find the place I'm looking for, then start the next video by going to it. I know there is at least one more spot I can now access having this airship, but damned if I can remember where it is or find it just flying any old place. Yeah, I keep coming back to this one. We've already been there. That's obviously not it. That's where we started from. Ah, wait a minute. Okay, this is the place we were. Okay, so this is probably where we have to go first. Since somebody in one of the other areas have mentioned this town by name specifically. Well, I can see why it's been forgotten. There ain't much left. Kind of in ruins, in shambles. Looks like our town did before we rebuilt it. Well, I say we as if I had anything to do about it. I was off fighting battles before the townspeople did. Oh, is this... Oh, another dungeon setting. Okay, well, before I go in there, save that for the next video. For now, let's just see what we have here. Okay, whoever he is. Oh, yeah? Digging up... What does he think he is, Dr. Frankenstein? Digging up graves for experiments? Is he trying to make a Frankenstein monster? Wow. Okay, say that again. I wasn't really paying attention. I was busy trying to be sarcastic. Yeah, okay, I got that part. Okay, I got that part. Yeah. Okay, repeat it from here. This is where I kind of wasn't paying attention, was trying to be sarcastic and trying to be funny about Dr. Frankenstein and the monster and toxic gas. Oh, goody do. Am I going to need to remember what town that was selling gas masks and get one of those for everybody like I did with bunny suits earlier? Okay, I got the rest of it. A kid. Okay, well, I've already got all of my party members, so this isn't some sequence leading into finding another party member. I've got the full party of 5. Is this the kid for the blacksmith shop that I was talking about earlier in this? Is that where he went? Seriously, I don't remember. I should. I've played this game enough times, but not in many years. Especially not this far in. I mean, I may have played the introduction areas and then started that first wave of grinding, and then some new game came out on either the 3DS or the Switch, and suddenly I didn't have time to play this anymore. And so yeah, I'd say it's been at least 10 years since I played the game this far into it, at least, if not longer. Okay, I don't know what kid he's talking about, but yeah. Is he talking about that Ganta, whatever his name was? The blacksmith that's disappeared? Is that why he's gone? Probably not, but at this point that's the only kid in the story that I could think of that's missing. And yep, I already heard about that. Oh, we do have an armor shop here. Silver armor. Oh, and everybody can equip it. Really? Wait a minute. Mage characters, which is kind of what Tina and Leona are, sort of, could actually equip strong armor? Wow. I mean, granted, this game doesn't really have specified job classes like mages or, like a Final Fantasy game, or even some Dragon Quest games do. Okay. Next question being, only 1 point better. Well, that's not really a fair. That's not really a fair assessment, since he's got that special armor that I found in the chest in that. Well, actually, a couple dungeon castles ago in Booth's castle that I had to go out of my way for, dropping from the 3rd floor down to the. So. Okay, yeah, that's 11 points better, okay? So I guess... Oh, yep. Every time I start a video, 30 minutes go by in what seems like 10 minutes. Time just flies. I know I talk about that a lot too, but seriously, it's already been 33 minutes. Doesn't seem like it. 15 minutes at the most, maybe. But, yeah. Alright. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care, have a good day, and all that kind of stuff like that there. Bye.